So when we talk about some of your classics, tell me about the Intelligent Hoodlum.
That came together. I'm actually writing a book on that.
Really?
That yeah, that came together with my being released from prison when I was younger, and me getting knowledge of self and just realizing that the world was a much bigger place than I thought it was. So, and coming into like quote unquote having my eyes open, so to speak. Because I understand I was from the streets, so I didn't really know too much about anything. You know what I mean? So, I started to delve out into the world and more into society by, via information that I wasn't necessarily privy to or, aware of. And that kind of opened my eyes and caused me to look at the world a little different. And I wanted to talk about it. And me being in that vein and mindset was, the Intelligent Hoodlum was the byproduct of that. So that's how I came into creating that album. And again, like, I looked at it like, yo, I do a crime, I go to jail, I'm accountable for myself, and the president is accountable for the nation, so or the government, and whatever goes down with the government, if it's doing bad things, the president should be accountable for it. And I made arrest the president. You know what I'm saying? Which was a naive, kind of innocent way of categorizing it or you know putting it in a little box, for an 18-year-old kid. But that was my attempt at fighting for something that I thought was right.
Very good. So this album came out in 1990, and me just
Yeah.
researching comments in the last few hours, this is what people are writing. One of the best albums I've ever heard. It inspired me to get into music. And another guy said, this album made me the man I am today in 2021. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel great, man. Again, I've at a price, I've, been able to basically, I like to call it time travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in and out of eras. You know what I'm saying? I started in the '80s. I've been in and out of eras. So like, I'm one of the only artists of my age and in my genre to be somewhat relevant in each age of hip hop. Once I came into it. So for someone to tell me that I've had that type of influence, and I didn't set out to do that. Again, I say it again, I was a street kid. I never thought I would have that type of impact. So to me, it's like, aside from making money, like that's one of the greatest compliments life could ever bestow on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, humbly I accept that and gracefully, but that's one of the best things I could ever hear, because you can imagine the shit I heard coming up as a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? The shit that would happen to me. Oh, you'll never make 18 and shit like that. And like,
Right.
you know, and not to harp on that, because I'm on good vibes. I feel fucking amazing these
Sure.
days. Like, I'm fucking
Absolutely.
excellent. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm not harboring on any negative shit, because life is sweet right now. But like, I do look back at times and be like, damn man, like if I believed my uncle, I wouldn't be shit. Like if I believed and he just didn't have the vision I had for myself and couldn't see it, and I can't knock him for love him too. You know what I'm saying? But it's beautiful to hear that. Like that shit really touches me.